Hi everyone. I want to talk a little bit more about what people do when they've got irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, so first of all, people need to know where the nearest toilet is at all times. Just not knowing where that toilet is makes them anxious and then probably causes a bowel problem. So if they need to go somewhere new, they will figure out where those toilets are prior. So either by doing a trip by themselves first or checking out online if they can find out where the toilets are before they go there. They will avoid going in a car with someone else, especially if they're not driving, okay? Because if they're not driving, then they have to ask to stop the car so they can go to the toilet. If they're driving, then they have more control. They just go, I'm just stopping here. I'm just stopping at McDonald's, won't be a minute sort of thing. It feels more comfortable if they're in control. They will avoid sitting in the middle seat of a cinema because then you have to, excuse me, to get past everybody else, just in case you need to get out and go to the bathroom in the middle of the movie. They will avoid going out for dinner because if they suddenly feel anxious in the middle of the meal, it's embarrassing. Oh, I've got to go. Yeah, that's embarrassing. They'll avoid going to like an event where there's finger food because all of that different food, different mixtures of food will probably cause a stomach upset. So let's just avoid that. In fact, they'll eat before. If they have to go out, they'll eat before and then just have the tiniest amount of food to be social. Okay. They probably will disappear suddenly. They were talking in a group, excuse me, got to go, and just disappear for 5 minutes. Which would seem a little bit out of character. They will make excuses to leave places. So-and-so's sick, or the dog got to go home and left the iron on, who knows. If they work in an office, they will avoid face-to-face meetings because that's a place where they feel are trapped and they can't excuse themselves when they really need to. So there's so many things, and all of these things are really bad and really play on a person's mind. So when is enough enough? And eventually people lead to the point where they cannot leave their house. And that is really, really bad. So for some people, a slight amount of discomfort is where they make the decision that enough is enough. For others, they wait until they are like severely debilitated with their lifestyle and then they decide to seek help. So when is enough enough? Thank you.